try to dictate the pace a little bit. They've got plenty of tools
the stuff
to try to slow down
stage
SLT,
2.
as they will be starting on that attack. So things like the paranoia, the saturate, the breach stuns, as well as these trips, just try to get a catch, try to very much dictate and manipulate SLT the way that they want. Whether or not that's gonna work, that is a completely different quandary, because a lot have tried and a few have succeeded.
Yes, it has not been an easy task. Interestingly enough, switching back to the Sova here for RRQ instead of keeping it with the Fade. You can imagine, obviously, Fade, one of the primary agents that people used to pick specifically against that chamber, but preferring a little bit of that long-range support, a little bit of that direct control of the drone.
Well, is this going to be it for the evening and for SLT, or will they be able to take this
very well
to a third and final map? About to find out as we jump into sunset. See if SLT is going to be riding off into it.
All right, SLT on the attack. The biggest thing here is going to be that pacing, as you mentioned. RRQ can try to slow them down, but will SLT respect it at all?
Be right back.
Shut of the door, Jemkin playing forward and eating a good amount of damage.
Okay, Jemkin just restricting all the way back.
Okay, crazy guy
finds a
reading
front
this
of
push from
Zexy.
Zexy. We'll find him through the smoke here, top mid.
Yeah, it's a bold spam too, because he was all alone in mid. Could have been overwhelmed. He was confident enough.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Crazy
why.
Crazy guy, another nice shot.
What did he do
onto
during the
Cinder.
break?
Yeah. Found some Wheaties. Suna.
Zuna?
Be able to
Holy
find the
shit,
kill.
crazy guy.
Back here on the Cushy.
Crazy guy, on for the ace.
No!
Crazy guy!
To start the map!
What a
You're
start
crazy!
for the map.
With a breach! Not that that has anything to do with the pistol round, but still, we don't really see that every day, let alone every year.
Huge.
What a way to kick things off. Okay, well, he'll command respect if you don't give it to him.
And the thing is, I think that Zexy just ends up catching a stray there.
I think so.
It wasn't even an attempt to try to find him. Crazy guy was just trying to track the tracers that were coming from bottom mid.
Yeah.
And then Zexy just walks into it trying to find a timing. Well.
Wow.
Quite the start. 3 charges away from having the ult online. Let's see how much more he can get. Jump peek. Jemkin gonna be spotted.
Yeah, Zexy's not going to take that risk again a second time.
Okay.
He's not gonna risk the smoke either. Oh, but Klaus.
Klaus with a nice shot onto Jemkin.
Fantastic shot, just pushing up side of tiles. Does manage to get rid of that enemy waylay, so very good opener. As Crazy Guy swinging in.
Crazy guy again.
Continuing his reign of terror here. Gets rid of the enemy jet, but the exec onto the B site, still continuing for SLT, who gotta be able to get the spike planted. Moniette.
Ooh, the
spot out.
timing.
And then the timing. LP thinking that maybe he had gone unnoticed.
gets caught there.
Exactly, LP thought he could be a little bit tricky. Now everybody gathering in market for RRQ.
3 more headhunter bullets. Turn of the flash, the back pedal. Paranoia. Connecting on Azuna, swings the corner, finds a headshot, but can't get the kill. With Shannon just going to be the one casualty of Jemkin, so
Just
Marshall,
Jemkin
the
going
only thing
down.
remaining on the floor. But actually, never mind, collected by Xvero. So they do have
They don't
everything
lose
carried
anything.
over, as it's a very good anti-eco start.
Yeah, very, very smooth. You know, obviously you sacrifice Jemkin a little bit. It's a nice play from SLT. They have Zexy right up against the wall. As
What a
Klaus
nice shot
goes
from
for it,
Klaus.
trying to make sure they get the extra timing. But Crazy Guy's still ready for it as he peeks out. Catches Zexy daydreaming just a bit on the cross. And then I love the fact that RRQ also just say, okay, numbers advantage, we clear the site, don't take risks. These guys are aimers. And then they'll just go all together to flood back in.
Okay. Fast play here
6-0,
towards A, I
Marshall
assume.
passed over now to
This is
Crazy
gonna be a
Guy.
huge fight. There's 4 people
Trying to
from
get that rolling
RRQ
gun
here as
online.
well.
Klaus gonna be taken down off the
Jemkin
rip here.
getting a
On the
kill to
anti-bonus.
Klaus.
Saturate, thrown into the corner, and that gate crash should be spotted. Is going to be noted.
Okay.
Camped
Now
now by Moniette.
SLT finally realizing that
Begging
there's a
for
heavy
LP
stack
to
here.
Come over
So
that way, but
rotate.
he will not. Clears out a trip in mid, and now it's going to be a cut across into the B site, given the numbers witnessed over on A.
What's the
Yeah, the
trip?
biggest goal for Xfero here is just going to make sure that they don't get Boba for
Can we see
free.
the trip?
He's not taking
Oh.
risks holding it though, he's
Okay.
just checking inside.
Drone checking around mid. On yet, confirming the tiles is clear, so it's just going to be a
Setting
full
up line
funnel
to
now
mid.
in through
Oh.
market.
Rolling
and seeing if
Thunder
here's
here
that
gonna be
Rolling
invested.
Thunder
Hits
sends it out.
Jemkin.
Does get a catch onto Jemkin, which is less than
Oh,
ideal, but
pushy.
sexy. Isolated back at Boba,
Oh,
gone.
he finds
LP
LP
now
as well.
taken down over towards main.
Oh, the
Cinder fully
flash.
flashed up, blinded
Breach
with no
value,
hope in
breach
hell.
value. A
That
flawless
is a
bonus
Google play flawless
conversion.
as RRQ convert the bonus.
Wow.
Really good plays with the Breach right now.
Breach
Crazy guy
value.
about to change the
Holy
narrative
shit.
around Breach at the end of 2025. The Rolling Thunder, first of all, using
Send
it
this shit to
towards
TMV.
Boba, that's not really
Send
what
this
you're
shit to
expecting from
TMV.
Market. You're expecting it to be on site.
Breach value.
But that helps Xfero get back in. Now you've drawn the attention that way. You plant Monette to help flank from Market as the rest of them flood in from Boba. On top of that, use the Waylay as the bait, and they just have to eat the high flash that they weren't even watching for. And that is just a smooth retake.
Hello, Hong Kong.
I can't believe we're watching this.
Yeah, just so well prepared.
Okay.
SLT.
SLT
Doing
onto
a
an eco
full
now.
death ball send. As
Just
they're
gonna
just
death ball
piling
into
forward.
B.
Shock dart sent to try to clear this out.
Jemkin.
Flash in with the stun. Jemkin frantically spraying. Does get some damage, but LP trying to be the
Crazy
hero,
guy
trying to
just
catch him off guard.
Turning and
Can't
flicking
quite do
and
so.
putting
Crazy
a
guy
headshot to LP.
is absolutely on one right now.
Yeah, no, he's locked in. He's in the zone.
He's 7-0.
No one can break him out of it. And if anything, SLT starting to crumble just a bit, learning what it's like to have to grind through a grueling schedule, perhaps. Obviously, a long day for both of these squads.
I mean, for both of these
Be here
teams,
for a
this is
total
their
2 out
second
of 3
match of
best
the day.
threes.
So, yeah, I'm not surprised that
think really,
SLT is
it's
having a
just
tougher time,
The Breach,
since
this is
they
where
have
it
less
shines
experience
against
on
teams
this
that just try
stage.
to
and
duel you, try to take contact.
playing 2 games in a day is
So
very
on
tiring.
point, you're going to delay them.
Slow creep up. SLT would love to at least get the spike planted, get a bit more money injected into the economy here.
30
do
seconds
want
left.
to see how Xfero is going to play this at some point. Not when he's alone, but does he actually try to hold the site at any point
Just
in
as the
time
cam
during this half?
watching for now.
Potentially be at a risk of getting
Spots
caught here
out,
by Zexy.
Clowns.
Camera just get cleared, but cage going to be popped.
Okay,
Locks off this angle for now. Is Spike
10
going to be
seconds
planted with
left.
7 seconds to
still
spare?
alone here.
Spike planted.
Xfero.
This just allows for
SLT
everyone
gets
from
the
RRQ
plant
to
so
now
that they
get
get more
into
money.
position. Little bit of noise made. Smoke now dropping. Another one blooming. Cut off that chambers. The dart goes in a little bit deeper, but facing
Okay.
forward out of the smoke. It's
Very
gonna get
clean rounds from RRQ.
absolutely mowed it
Another
down.
flawless.
4-0 start. It's another Google play flawless. RQ looking damn clean thus far.
Really, really good. And to go, continue on where what I was saying, the reason I'm curious about how Xfero plans to play this for the rest of the half is because I do wonder if he's also in the same boat, believing that you just cannot play Anchor anymore with this Cypher. It is much more about controlling the area, much like a controller, like a Smokes agent, and just getting that information. If they're in, trap them in there. Keep them locked in there with your own cyber cages until your teammates arrive, and then you'll know whether you can hold that or not. They continue to have him just kind of be this extra flank and work around that.
Xfero now setting up onto the B side.
Off that one
Interesting
line. Quick
trip
jiggle
here
peek there from
for
LP.
CT.
Sends out the flash. Crazy guy. Just going to be
Yeah,
backing
going
away,
back
but
at can
Zexy.
open, but
It's an
you can
incredibly
see it.
crisp shot on the Jemkin.
Very
And once
interesting
again
trip
finds
there.
himself dead there in market, but wall baiting onto Zuna. The spray down.
Crazy guy
Zexy
is
now
still
gone. Crazy guy.
unstoppable.
9-0
9
and 2.
2.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh!
9-0-2.
We got the fragging IGL, we got a fragging breach on the server.
And his claws is very low.
Now again, look at how safely they just empty B site. We've got Xfero with his util there. We don't need to worry about that. Let's be ready for the A hit.
Yeah, just watch him in, and otherwise, watch all the extremities of the A site.
Oh,
Zuna
crazy
and
guy.
Klaus, 77
Crazy
health
guy
between
again.
them.
He's getting confident.
Oh, he is,
Okay.
but
Finally
offsets the
gets
angle the worst
killed.
possible time. Paranoia does get
Cushy
thrown
though.
out. There's another smoke going to be cycled in.
Inserted
the
into a
back
tough
sight
spot
for
to clear,
Cushy.
I think.
It's the best chance that SLT's had so far. Try to get this round win. Drone going in. Cushy
Oh,
going to be
Zuna
spotted.
and
Clearing
Klaus
that
are
out. The Hunter's
very
Fury now going to be called in. Zuna looking for that
Cinder
kill.
finds
Not
one
yet.
yet.
Find.
LP finds a nice
Rather,
shot to
gonna get killed by
X-Pharaoh.
Cinder as LP,
Nice from
okay,
LP.
will come alive. They rescue the
SLT
round
get on the
after
board.
the early damage and death of Zexy. SLT now on the board.
Yeah, and I think this is probably a lesson learned for RRQ and specifically Crazy Guy of, hey, listen, we might be feeling good, we might be winning, but a big part of that is because our compositional util is very good against a team who wants to make contact plays. Yes, obviously, you were lower on numbers. You wanted to make sure that you got the first kill. But once you start to fall apart, it turns into a bunch of XV1s. That's not where they shine.
Shock Dart not going to get the connection here. Jemkin turning from the
Jemkin?
set up on
Okay,
that
that's
flash.
LP.
LP just out in the open. No real exit strategy set. Tailwind. Crazy Guy knowing that he's forced a position of one. Pulls back away as the smoke does fall though. So it doesn't actually see Cinder. Cushy getting the spot,
Oh,
getting taken
Cinder.
down. Crazy Guy faces
Crazy
it for
Guy
the
still
fight.
gets one.
Finds
It's always
one,
good
but then
for
does
one.
get traded.
And SLT's slightly trapped
Okay,
going mid.
3v3 now.
Find an exit.
Oh,
Finding a timing,
X-Pharaoh
slip into the
finds a
back.
very good timing.
Kill to give them a player advantage, but does take quite a bit of damage. Swap over
Okay,
on the weapon.
Klaus drops the op, picks up a Vandal.
Just wanting to hold on to this operator, but basically needing to
spawn
leave it
Jemkin.
on the floor.
Oh, SLT, do you take the risk? I mean, it's either you walk into two or you walk into an operator.
They know that Jemkin's not going to be playing too far forward on the site. Not typically his play style to go for the hero solo play. So for now, they will have this to themselves, but Jemkin, I think, is
Okay,
wary.
they can get the plan
They
down
might
to
have
A.
chosen the other option. So
Klaus now
to
playing
check in at
quite
least
a
over towards
forward
mid.
position.
see if we can
Try
get a
to
spot
cut
on
off the
Klaus's
rotate,
position,
gonna
but
catch one, make it the
nothing to be seen
2v2
quite
maybe.
just yet. So instead, we'll just go ahead, join in with the rest of the players.
Okay,
Swap the
hands
weaponry
the op
over,
over to
and now
X-Pharaoh
with the play
who's 1
entry.
HP, so that Jemkin can
Bringing
get
a banger,
more
Klaus.
aggressive.
Almost gets a timing.
Both of
Here's
the
the footsteps
players
there.
here are playing towards CT.
Sparrow dialed in on this angle.
Paranoia goes
Shifts
in,
his sights
doesn't
over.
really find
Jemkin
anyone.
should have seen Zuna on that entry, just flying by.
Just
Strikes
over
right
timing,
into
okay,
the timing
Klaus.
shot. Shock Dart there, tags Monyet down low.
Oh,
Swing out, Monyet able to find one.
Oh,
Klaus
Klaus.
still fighting. Doesn't know the position of
X-Pharaoh
X-Pharaoh
now
quite
has
just
an
yet.
op.
One bullet has to go ahead and reload it. This
Time.
round is already over.
It's over.
It will be SLTs, but
X-Pharaoh does
X-Pharaoh
take the gun out of
will
the
make
hands,
it a bit
everyone
more
does.
costly, leaving everything now on the floor.
Yeah, it hurts for both sides, really. SLT would have loved to
It's a
start to
double-edged shot.
roll
So-
that back just
shot?
a bit more.
Double-edged sword,
But they'll be
really.
happy with the round win, as it's been a struggle in the very beginning part of this
Neither
half. And
team's
you
economy
consider how
is
this
really
round
good.
started.
So.
Jemkin getting that clean shot against the Yoru really messes up some of that overall macro pacing that you can have with the SLT comp. So good recovery. Klaus, once again, coming in with the clean aim to help bring the team back. You can tell that they're fatigued, but they're holding
I
on.
mean, they look very excited.
Let's play.
Halfway to tying it. It's going to be the tour de force, and hopefully some more invested here. Even out the buy and bolster the economy.
Okay, LP
Mentioned drift
spots.
as well. So 3 ultimates
Omen,
already
I
committed
think.
into this round. As
Oh, the trip
Tripwire
here
will
finally
get
getting value.
cleared. As
Very close to
shot
hitting that.
should have connected, but
Zexy.
Zek
Klaus.
so fast
Did
with that
Jemkin pick
shot
up
onto
a smoke?
X-Pharaoh.
I think he
Now
did.
the push
Oh,
out.
nice flash from
LP
LP.
playing himself in with
Very
that flash,
nice.
and Monyet.
Okay,
He can do nothing
SLT.
more.
now
Up,
just
gonna be
one round away
snatched
from
up, and
tying it up.
SLT are one away from tying this up. Finding their footing now.
Yeah, the Euro from LP cuts off any form of that reinforcement up through mid. Make sure that no one's trailing him. And now you know you can just barrel through, brute force the site. Oh, catches the hand of Jemkin as well. And it's, you know, the 3 main agents of this composition all just taking turns, getting frags. Well, if RRQ can stabilize, no timeout yet. So Jovi and Warbirds perhaps still okay with the ideas that are being discussed by the team.
Okay,
Getting into a dangerous position though with SLT.
Jemkin now.
Getting that
pushing
momentum
quite
back onto
far
their side, and
forward to hold
RRQ
this
getting ready to
A-line
have
van
a
operator.
massive ult economy.
Someone
Both
comes
players
out,
to get
takes
frazzled
into
from here and
LP.
end up overspending in that regard.
Let's TP away, so there's nothing further to
Now,
come
you
from
did
that.
see, you got the tag on that Yoru as he TP's back to spawn. And you saw that he was walking
Okay,
towards the A
drone.
site.
Jemkin has to
Should be
be
ready for
very
it, but the
careful.
drone will ruin it
'Kay.
first.
Oh, the refrag
And yep,
is
no
in
longer
a
take that refrag.
Yeah,
precarious
do not press, do
position.
not redeem.
Okay, wasted
Just
refrag there.
following
I
the gate
think.
crash for now.
Think that's a bit of like,
Just a
Oh.
fake in the end. Pings
it's like
now
when you
coming
play
down from
chat and
RRQ
you're in that smoke,
over on
you
B,
want to prep
but
your dash.
not
Yeah, you
much
just press E,
movement coming
right?
through yet.
But it's not the same in Waylay.
It's taking so long for them to rotate
I think
over, but
that's still a
RQ
bit
still
of,
just doesn't
like,
have that solid
region
information, so they're
discomfort.
just holding a very passive default.
Well, starting to hear all the noise now as
Okay.
Cage popped, tried to sway the push into backside. Pontiac taking some shots, but still worried about a
SLT on
potential
either
flank
side.
coming through.
But
Shuts the
Xfero
door.
here.
Keeps himself protected for the
Sexy.
moment. As Xfero
Planted.
Oh.
expecting that there's going to be a
Klaus
player
finds Jemkin.
forward into the smoke, but now the TP
And
into
look at
spawn.
Cinder.
Cinder looking to backstab. He's got
The
a
trip
perfectly
won't
open
catch him.
avenue to avoid that tripwire.
Oh,
Cushy
no.
Crazy Guy, however, able to split their
The guys on
targets.
site are dying.
Finding
though.
one apiece. Rolling Thunder now going to go
Oh,
out.
and he gets
Pontiac
caught.
catches Cinder. As the neural depth goes through, a couple tags in.
Oh,
Crazy
LP.
Guy going to be taken down. The defuse held to have.
LP finds one
coming
yet
up
as
with
well.
the goods.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I can't believe it! Hero plays all around, back and forth.
Wow.
What a ping pong play! I thought it was over when Monyet got the flank. I just randomly on a swivel timing as well. But LP catches everything thrown at him.
Okay, LP.
I mean, watch.
Oh,
Someone must have made the call, and he just swivels back,
I mean,
lands
yeah,
the
the
shot,
cycle-
but
yelling
revealed.
footsteps, footsteps,
Yeah.
footsteps.
LP kind of tags everybody once each and then finishes them off once in a turn.
Timeout.
Here's the open
Okay,
TP
timeout.
amidst the chaos. It was a bold move from Crazy Guy trying to perhaps abuse all the loud noises going on. Oh boy, oh boy. And this DRX fan just saying, hey RRQ, we returned the favor. Consider the deal
grateful.
done, yeah.
RQ though, rough position to be in. It's a popular night for knitters. They had somebody else knitting in the audience earlier,
Oh yeah? Okay.
so
I mean,
yeah, it's
isn't
a good little
knitting
hobby
really
to have.
tough
Yeah.
in like a cramped space like that with no table?
Fans all around. I mean, impressive, honestly. Anytime you see a
Not the
decent
best
IGL
location.
challenges, it's
Not
always
my
going to be
prime
impressive
choice of
considering
knitting
that you're
location,
just
I would
not going
say,
to have as
but
much of the experience,
again,
generally
I
speaking.
They'll do that, so maybe I'm not the qualified one to speak.
But now SLT tying things up, bringing up the energy.
An
Trying
op
to
and an
get
outlaw here
ahead.
for the side of SLT.
There's a couple more rounds left on their attacking side. Not quite sure if that's the scarier part, honestly. Their defense, especially once at least one operator comes online, is an absolute menace. Oh, a timing from
See
Zek.
on a push, but Cushy misreading the angle. As that smoke does fall, so too does he.
Yeah, well, I mean, Zexi's hearing all this noise on both sides of him, so should recognize that there's a bit of a split on RRQ still.
Crazy Guy. Okay, not going to go for the swing. On yet, however, able to avoid one of the shots there. Second one does not get sent. The jump out, the saturate connecting. Jemkin eventually able to find that kill. Quickly just dashes out, satisfied with his prize.
Yeah, no one's going to follow up from SLT. They say, okay, fine, we
Cinder
cut our
dying is
losses.
pretty big
We
here
don't want to get baited
for
into a trap that we're
RRQ.
not ready for. Let's group up
They now don't
and
have
play as a
smoke.
team, go in for the trades.
30
It has been
seconds left.
sent. They know that the breach still leaning on this side of the map. Crazy Guy just situated a backside, and he could absolutely be screwed here. Tucks away, a footstep made.
Here.
Yeah, they're wary of it.
Ping
Plant the spike.
coming down, spot out, and there's the
Okay.
kill.
10
Nice from
seconds
Zexy.
left.
Not much time to spare here, but Plant will come in. 3v4. They really want to try to get this retake going. LP holding forward, checks back over towards the spawn to start. The push it coming in. LP collecting both, looking for the third. Xfero will shut him down, but Zuna is there for the follow-up and finisher.
it's a very carefully thought out wraparound from SLT. Instead of just barreling through, trusting in the numbers to go through market where you don't exactly have the best angles to clear the entire site, they take their time, go through Boba so that they can make sure that they actually get the proper pinch onto the site. And the reason that's crucial is you actually had tools for the retake if Crazy Guy was maybe able to get one more kill or even survive, because you did have the Waylay ultimate to be combined with some of the remaining Breach util.
Well, now back onto a
LP
buy.
top fragging this map.
Still 3 ultimates to try to work with here, but a dimensional drift available for LP. Quick pace over towards Ali. As LP is just giving Jemkin a rough time.
Yeah, has the read on him.
Crazy Guy poking and prodding, trying to find this kill. Eventually he's able to get one, but
LP gets
will be
Crazy
traded back.
Guy,
Cushy
okay.
taken down. Just dead at the
Monyet.
top of streets.
Oh.
And
Oh
Monyet.
no!
Monyet.
Oh no!
Monyet.
What?
Oh my
That
God!
Is a train wreck.
I think I'm gonna say it atrocious. I
Both?
think it's both.
I mean, he had the timing.
I mean, that is so. I mean, that's so similar to the quote unquote fake clone from Paper X versus Fnatic.
Yes.
Just walking right in front of him.
Oh my. Well.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Monyet's kicking himself a little bit for that, I'm sure. Yeah, and just a reminder, it has been a long day for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's not too surprising, but still it stings as it continues to give momentum and power to SLT, now going up to 6. They were down 0-4.
It's just been everything consecutive. Everything going their way. As well as Jemkin just having a damn rough time of it. Those Odin Tracers praying him as, well, we didn't need to show it again. We don't need to show it. We don't need to show it from his POV.
Oh, man. I don't know what I was seeing, but he just suddenly popped up at my feet.
Well, you just walk right in front of my gun.
Yeah. Well. Now Klaus just continuing to roll with the operator. And again, this is the thing about this composition, even on a take. His legs are going to be shown. Oh, what? How does he still get that kill
How did he
first?
get that kill? What?
It just feels like they're operating on a delay now.
Yeah, RRQ slacking. It looked like they actually had the focus ahead of SLT at the beginning of this map.
RRQ losing steam, maybe?
We were barely hinting at the fact that maybe it's the inexperience from SLT starting to shine through, but they lock in.
Doesn't realize that LP.
Really do.
SLT
Crazy Guy only able to find
Okay,
one, and that's
SLT.
about the story for
looking like
all
the
of these
momentum
last
is
rounds since SLT's
majorly
streak
shifted
began.
here.
There's been one casualty, and otherwise, some damn clean play.
This is a dangerous team. It's a dangerous team in 2026. You think you have them, and they just get 1-2 hero rounds, and they're right back into it, now rolling with an outlaw and an operator on attack.
Just so quick to be re-inspired, it feels like. After that 0-4 start, you'd feel like a team like this having to play 2 best-of-3s, going up against a team like RRQ that has lifted a Pacific Trophy, that would be very demoralizing.
Oh, well. SLT says we're just here to play some Valorant.
Yeah.
Very curious what the adjustment will be for the last round. See if RRQ can at least get 5 on the board.
But she needs to stay planted. Sexy.
And he
Oh
finds
my
as well.
God, it is just absolutely nasty.
is
Nothing
absolutely
retained
destroyed
here
for the
for
last round.
this team.
Yeah, I only need that one
Yikes.
phantom. Rest on goodbye.
That's about all I can
Bulldogs
say.
and Guardians.
Oh, right before the ping comes in. What a deliberate shot from Jemkin. Or Klaus, rather, sorry. Of course, it's just SLT. That's a brutal one.
Last round of the half. Still, these 3 ultimates. Crazy Guy maybe can get a 4th if he finds 2 kills. Just a Hunter's Fury available on the side of SLT at the moment. But they haven't needed the ults to get these wins.
Now, okay, wait, that's an early Hunter's Fury.
Cushy able to find 1. Klaus going to be taken
Okay,
out.
we
Taking
find
onto the
Klaus.
clone. And Sexy going to go on a push
Okay.
in the backside. Crazy Guy able to find the kill, sends it the aftershock, but will get traded.
LP as well.
Monyet finds
Yeah,
LP,
RRQ
so
looks
now
like they're
a
about
2v4.
stabilizing.
Seeming like our RRQ should be well set up to make this a 7-5.
You spot Cinder as well.
Okay, there's a Waylay ult to boot.
Oh dear. Well, that's
dear. Oh, you can still get the
Yeah,
kill.
eventually.
I was going to say unfortunate timing to teleport to the top, but still is able to find a kill. Spares his blushes very slightly, but now it's down to Zuna.
Yeah, but that's a scary thought.
It really is.
The only 3 kills he has is a 1v3 clutch in this map.
Hello, Tala.
No, he's capable of it.
Tala Rakal.
Just now got the recon back online. Has been completely boxed in and
Seconds left.
be able to find one. Recon out, tuck around the corner, the Paranoia connecting. Repositions, taps it, 20 seconds remaining. Spotted a one.
No.
Good
No.
for shot!
No way!
And Zuna pulls it off again!
Every single time, he's good for the Google Play clutch. There's something about those
He might be Korean
3.
Leo.
If he sees 3 targets,
be
the odds are
Korean Leo.
good.
Unbelievable. We're talking about demoralizing before. In the context of SLT, that's got to be damn demoralizing for RRQ.
One enemy remains. Clutch.
I mean, I don't even think RRQ played it that poorly. The angles were to their advantage for the most part.
I mean, look, all I'm seeing is a group of kids who are having a damn good time on stage right now.
True.
And what I'm thinking that we need to do is we need to teach them how to trash talk the other team. Because they're bigging each other up.
Yeah, yeah.
But at an international, pretty much anybody else, they'd be standing up saying, what the hell are you doing? And that is not happening right now. So maybe we need to make that happen. And also, hey, this has got to be weird. You're in the graphic.
Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, is that really the reason you're here, or is it to get the Razer mouse?
I feel like did we ask this question earlier? Or yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
No.
I believe so, but you know what? The loyal fans, they will not be shaken. Granted, I'm sure the Razer mouse would be very nice.
And if you did say for the Razer mouse, do they just give you one?
I believe there is, I don't know if they're entered for a drawing or just by being selected if they're in for a prize. There was a little fine print at the bottom there.
Well, to check on that.
Ooh.
Either way.
This fan went all the way to Bangkok to watch some of the matches as well.
Oh, very nice. It was a good tournament for us.
Yeah.
Some toggles on the cam. Zexy tucked into the corner here. Klaus gonna get stunned up. Tries to tuck back, but they just never check this side.
No.
Zexy slipping the net
Remaining.
and
This might be
absolutely
GG.
destroying them. Zoom at the same time, able to find
The
2 for
RRQ,
himself. Cushy can
he
only
might be
get the
looking at
1.
map 3 already.
What happened to honor and respect in my Valorant? What is going on? It's just whimsy and good fun left on the field.
I mean, that went out the window as soon as Moniette got shot in the back.
I mean, how is Zexy the only player that I see in 2025 that's playing Jet as if it's released Jet in 2020? He's just sliding around the map.
I mean, it's just called mastery.
Yeah, acting like he's the only one with mobility.
Oh.
And a nice shot too to boot.
Looking for the second. Not finding it there, but LP getting the collat. Looking for the third there onto Moniette, and they just got everything covered. Blinded up, stuck
Flawless
into the
as well.
corner, and dead.
They have
As it's
so
another Google
much
Play
momentum.
flawless SLT.
SLT
They get to
feeling
double digits.
This started 4-0, correct, for RRQ?
Yep,
Ah, it's been 10 rounds in a row.
yep.
No idea what happened. Turned on a switch. Perhaps they said, let's just stop caring. Have some fun. Maybe that's part of the secret.
Just ridiculous from them.
Look at that
69
timeline.
and 1 from LP.
That's insane. Where is it streaming?
Jumping over the
It's
top.
streaming over on Soup.
Mouse, quick little
you
exit.
can click the
It's a rendezvous
pin
out.
chat
It's a free orb
in the
grab here
in
for
the
LP.
chat, or you can type exclamation mark Soup.
We're halfway to having that dimensional drift online now with Cinder sat back in market. Big push up into mid, just near the trademark, a couple shots. And a wall bang attempt. RQ looking like they're gonna have their sights set on market. Cinder only has a stinger. Ooh. Getting hit, Paranoia connecting,
Right.
Jemkin able to close the gap, so gets the vision back. Up and over the top they go. Zuna gonna be able to find one before getting taken down. Jemkin
finally coming
to
alive.
find Zexy, and Klaus is
Jemkin
moving, so
finally
the shot
alive.
goes wide. Jemkin maybe starting to wake up a little bit here. It's RRQ,
Spotted.
very well primed to take this and break the 10-round win streak.
Yeah, about time. Jemkin finally remembering who he is. Locking in. He's played these games before himself. Here to teach him a little lesson perhaps, but we don't know how long it'll last. LP, surely the clutch is a long gone conclusion, but maybe he could still find some damage done.
We say that. We say that. All right, well, RRQ breaking the streak. They'll find themselves a 5th, but they need 5 more in a row just to tie it.
Yeah, I was a little afraid, honestly, because filing in through that narrow choke point all 5 at a time didn't seem like such a safe idea on your buy round, but when you have Jemkin, anything's possible. Creates space and gets the frags, allowing his team to file in one by one.
Well, glass cannon operator in hand for Zexy. Quite being able to get any armor on this one, so just going to be a shut of the door. The peek coming in, and Jemkin continuing to heat up.
Jemkin.
Yeah, that's just
He's
a read.
shooting
You
back.
know that if they can afford an operator at any cost, they will buy it on the defense.
SLT expecting a lot more pressure around mid.
Cage trigger.
Triple stack into this peak. Xfero could be at risk if he swings out any wider.
Yeah, but he's trying to bait someone out into mid, and he's so far successful.
LP's getting himself down to the tiles. Swing in, tries to look for the readjustment, but Xfero doing incredibly well to get the headshot.
Okay.
Sits him
RQ.
down.
Looks
Gives
like
them
a stabilizer.
two-player advantage. His conversion paths not going to hit on anyone here. Jemkin
Spike down
above
A.
to find Zuna, get the trade back, and keep them in with the advantage.
A little reset to make sure everybody gets in positions first for RRQ.
Spike planted.
These guys got Util out.
He does. Cinder able to find the one. No counter swing available given the smoke. Just how far do you go to try to make this happen? Because Cinder is in position. He can just grab the operator. Try to save that alongside the Vandal.
Oh, but Cinder's putting so much pressure on Elbow as well.
That timing on the saturate.
Yeah, that might be it.
Finds one more.
Time though.
It's very much bleeding away. Smoke gone. Klaus
Remaining.
gonna get caught. They both die simultaneously. So RRQ
Okay, RRQ. No
not
chance.
finished quite yet.
They can claw back
Like
here.
2 rounds in a row.
Can you get to 7 here?
Really
SLT's on an
Feel a
eco.
heavy blow to the economy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be any force operators now. And I think this was a round where RQ kind of remembered that, okay, these guys want to get aggressive. They want to take contact. They want to hold these aggressive angles because they all think they can get away. So let's bait them into it. Draw them out one by one. How else are they going to check? You got a double duelist and a chamber. I don't think that's going to check as their own crosshairs. Successful. Now it might be a straightforward clash on the A site. One way just to stop the push in. Okay, SLT hears that refract. So they start to creep forward.
Okay.
With this still set up. Keep it back in the market. So for now, they'll be safe.
Oh, doesn't clear the trips.
Unable to find it. Smoke on the right side, so can't set up a crossfire here at top mid.
Hello, didn't do
Trying to
6.
creep forward.
Okay.
Zuna does manage to
Zuna
find
gets
one
moon,
before
yeah.
getting taken
That's
out.
just
Klaus
smokes.
now
No, if you're RQ.
looking to investigate this
dangerous, it's
angle, but can't line up the headshot. Kushi gets the
Oh, I
better
messed
of
up
him
the
now.
next command, I'm so sorry.
Be enough draft over top of this trip, but a little bit of noise made. Sparrow though, not checking this angle quite yet. actually staring up top mid. So free headshot served up. Weapon there on the floor. Is Zexy gonna try to make a go of this?
I didn't.
pick and choose where you're
We're
watching,
currently on
RRQ.
Sunset. The next map's Haven. I'm so sorry.
Saw
I
at
messed
least
up
one,
the
but
map.
I'm not sure. They got the spot out onto the enemy element.
I'll fix it right now.
Crazy guy, however, goes in, fights it, but wins that out. The recovered weapon now going to be gone. It's just going to be a look to see if they can try to find any damage, any ult charge. The answer is going to be nothing
Jemkin
more.
comes up.
Jemkin with 3. As RRQ are 3 away from tying this up.
Yeah, bringing himself back to a positive score on line 13 and 11. It's been a long time coming, but the build-up is sure and steady. Overall confidence now back in favor for RRQ.
Okay. RRQ.
How close do you let
I
them
counted
get
them out before, but
before you
they're showing
call
signs of
timeout?
life.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering
This
here
is
for
still
SLT.
doable, I think.
Both teams trying to treasure their timeouts this time around.
Okay, 7
We'll
to
go
10.
one more, of course.
Klaus
The buy
now
returning
on
for
the naked
SLT.
off.
Several ults online as well.
I suspect that this has got to be the last one before they pump the brakes. Push up in the mid, they're just lined up for Cushy.
Cushy.
LP only able to find one response.
LP
Cinder
gets crazy,
frantically
guy.
teleporting into the
But,
corner,
yeah,
but
the
Moniette
Hindo.
is scaling at tiles, and yep, hit the button.
Okay. I'm expecting a
These
timeout from
players
SLT here.
need your help.
Honestly, I think it was a nice
Klaus is
try
probably
just
just gonna
purely from
save.
SLT players' POVs of, okay, we haven't done this aggressive fight in mid. It's usually not advantageous for the defense, but what if we set up a high-low? And yet, RRQ's
Odin.
ready for it.
And high-lows just don't mean much of anything when there's an Odin. So that is just going to be RRQ hitting within touching distance 2 rounds after this spike goes off. Yes, you do have the knives. You've got the operator saved, at least for the moment. But everything else surrounding it is not going to be pretty.
Yeah, like you mentioned, a couple of those other ultimates online as well, so you can go for one of your big Hail Mary plays. Wouldn't be a terrible timing to do it, but of course if you do it immediately after a timeout, it might be easily read. See a little bit of a hunt. You do have enough credits if you're RRQ.
You've got plenty. I mean, Jemkin, if you can find it.
Yeah, even if he dies, gets his own ultimate.
Stomping around. Makes the noise, and okay, Klaus will be able to take him down. So,
Mission failed successfully.
yep. So ult now online. Operator carried over, and timer is stopped. So there's the first timeout from SLT on Sunset.
Yeah, it's an important one right here. I mean, it's the fault line. It's just a perfect read from Crazy Guy. The fact that he's ready to push them off of that ledge to line them up for the rest of your teammates.
Okay.
Forces the Jet to dash, caught mid-air in the spray down.
Timeout. Now
Now
RRQ
we'll see
need 2
TK9.
rounds
I mean,
away.
if anything, at least to ice RRQ a bit. Get your players to breathe once more. Gather their thoughts. Wingman, looking a bit taller than I remember. Always good for that spike plant, although obviously we don't see him very often these days. But in this moment, more so than that, it's really just coming down to a lot of these firefights before the spike can even see the site itself. Some staff and other people from the SVL crew here to cheer them on.
It's a match worth watching. Plenty of ults for SLT, but glass cannon for LP with a Vandal. Let's see if they can make this work. If not going to be able to afford another operator for a bit.
Yeah, so B is just left open for a retake. Of course, you do have the gate crash just in case.
Takes it.
Yeah.
It's over there in Klaus. Okay, pushing
Okay,
that smoke.
Klaus
He's able to
gets
find
Crazy
one, but the
Guy.
trade back is there as Cinder will
Jemkin
fall.
does get a kill into Cinder though.
Just getting juggled away there for a brief little moment.
Zexy feels that he needs to get a kill here, looking at the positions he's holding, but he's called back
Hello
by
Vincent
Zuna.
Morningstar.
Seeing that he's got backup, he can play a staggered defense. Overall, a nice default start from SLT, honestly. Kind of waiting for RQ to make the first move.
Klaus is holding mid with his ult.
Shots
Misses a shot to Xfero.
from top mid, and now scaled forward enough has
And now the
Xfero.
Neuro Clash goes through.
All right, A's the weaker side. You've got the tags.
Hello, Micho.
Things starting to come down. Hunter's Fury getting opened up.
Oh,
Jemkin
Zexy,
hitting the
what?
floor. Zuna
Okay.
dead. The Hunter's Fury able to find him.
Not
LP
just the
going to be taken
Kingdom.
down. Zexy
Okay,
is
well,
absolutely
RRQ
torn
are
to
right back into
pieces.
this. Now SLT have
Klaus
to take another eco round
trying
after
to drift
this.
away. Save this, but
Yeah.
does get pinged. And
Now
Xfero
the
already on
momentum
this side
seems
of the
to be
map.
back in RRQ's favor.
Try to intercept and take him down. But he just doesn't know where the
Klaus,
Cypher is
they're
at.
trying to save this
It's a
off,
rude
and they'll
awakening.
not be able to. Jemkin actually gets
It's
the
actually
kill.
Jemkin from top mid to claim the kill. 9-10, RRQ. Not letting that timeout lead to a round win. They go in for another buy. They don't have an op for this chamber.
Yeah, I mean, RRQ catching right back up. When I said a Hail Mary play, perhaps I meant it for SLT, but what a brilliant setup. You get the tag, force the early overreactionary rotate from SLT. Xfero cuts it off, and then ult's dumped onto the A side as well. It's just obliteration across the entire map.
I think I just saw that Xfero has his ult on the mouse wheel up.
Oh,
Found that to be a
okay,
little bit odd.
Jemkin.
Never seen anybody do that before. Well, trade on these
Cinder
duelists here as
kills onto
Jemkin will
Jemkin.
fall alongside Zexy.
Yeah, it's actually not an eco round. Only Zuna
Miles
doesn't have
tries
a
to take some
rifle.
forward space in mid.
He's got to stay here for as long as possible. I know, I see 1v1.
Spot on the one, a bit of damage dealt to Crazy Guy.
Rendezvous up.
It's him to 75, armorless.
Yeah, now obviously wanting to get out to safety, you had to, but it is a bit unfortunate. You lose so much control of the map, and at this point, your teammates are wondering if they should push out on the extremities, but alone is a risky endeavor.
Smoke onto the side, Cinder. Maybe considering some timing here, but just a bit too risky.
He's ready for this.
Recon goes in deep. That's not going to spot Klaus. Swings
Oh,
in.
Klaus,
Two quick
okay.
shots.
Two huge kills.
Just get pinged. They're looking to try
Oh,
to run him down, and
Monyet,
Monyet's able to do
okay.
so. Paranoia across. Cinder caught by that in the near
Cinder.
sight.
Oh, Monyet.
Is
Almost
enough
for the ace,
to
honestly.
deny the vision.
LP?
But LP,
Hunter's Fury now coming
Oh,
in. LP
LP.
striking, finding one. Xfero dodging around the pulses.
Pretty too difficult now.
Dimensional drift goes in.
Dimensional
They're
drift
committing
as well.
everything to try to get this done.
Oh, LP.
Here's the exit. Xfero shifting position, popping the cage, tapping again,
Xfero?
trying to isolate,
No.
but he
Okay.
cannot. The run back
SLT
broken
finally stopped the bleeding.
as
to
SLT
11.
will maintain the lead.
what a recovery. What an amazing map.
Oh yeah.
We've got everything in this one map so far between these two teams. But this, before the second pulse is able to come out, he takes the risk of going out just a tad too far as he hears the drone. It's just immaculate timing from Klaus. You can tell he was already ready for more than one, the way he was able to reset that aim.
Damn clean. Now, that's enough to get the tour de force online.
Okay.
Bit of an economic boon here as Jemkin going up and over the top
Oh,
and able to
Jemkin.
find Cinder.
Huge.
Looks for a little bit more, but LP just managed to sit him
Great
down.
goal,
Zexy
Zexy.
spotted here at alley. The jump out from Monyet.
Oh.
He will fall the drag across. Connects on a Kushi.
Oh,
And
Zuna.
Zuna finds Crazy Guy.
Nice run from SLT.
Once again, just
Bit
Xfero.
impatient from RRQ, I think.
I don't think they have any idea where he's at, but it doesn't really matter too much because they've got three
They have
players that can
everything
watch
covered.
every single angle of approach. As
And
there is the
Klaus
final shot.
looks like we might be
SLT
going to map 3.
up to 12. RRQ will need 3 in a row if they want to get this to OT and seek a 2-0 win.
SLT's doing their darndest to bring us to a third map and stay alive in the SVL. And Zexy just plugged into the Matrix, dodging every bullet of the Odin. I mean, miracle workers at this point.
RRQ not calling
Yeah.
for the final
RRQ,
timeout
no
here.
Timeout.
Maybe figuring, okay, if we can get this, if we can continue it, then we'll call it, make the strategy. And if we lose here, we just get ready for the next map.
Yeah, so be it. Sometimes you just gotta think long term for the long run. RQ This time trying to figure out if there is once again a heavy lurk in mid. They don't find anything. But it's a similar trap play that SLT's been trying to set up on B for the longest time. RRQ just hasn't explored this site straight up in quite a while. Checking Willie, check the corner.
Dash to the ready. No,
Oh.
once again,
Oh,
his undoing.
Gets one and gets
Did you
out.
try to spam him out? LP falls to 33.
Oh,
Even Klaus is
Klaus.
doing it again. He wants this map over. Smoke set.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they
TP
can't jump
attempt
them
over to
on
the
yet.
side. Cushy would have
Oh,
to find them all, and
GG.
he cannot. An attempt at the run back, but SLT finally able to break the momentum.